Riders on the storm, riders on the storm, into this house we're born, into this world.
Hello, well here I am, nearly by myself, but just to remind you, here is Lindsay, just in case you've forgotten what he looks like, or indeed what either of us look like, given that for the last couple of weeks we haven't been worshipping in church. But it's really lovely to be with you today for today's issue of Connect Up, which is number 21. So welcome, and let's see if you can work out the tenuous link with the item in this week's Connect Up to which our piece of music is connected. So, services in church then. While publicly attended services have been suspended for the moment, our worship on the web will continue. You will find all the information that you need in today's Connect Up. Please remember that tomorrow you will be able to participate live in the 9:30 a.m. Eucharist at St Mildred's. If you go to our website in time for a prompt 9:30 start, there will be something to entertain you from about 9:20. So do join us early so that you know you've got the right place and the right service. We hope that you will be able to worship in church once again from Sunday the 6th of December, but we will of course keep you posted on that. Now, if you look in today's Connect Up, the details of all the services between now and the end of next week can be found there. You can connect with all these services through our website and through YouTube. So have a look, see if you can connect through YouTube as well. All the services will be watchable from the time shown, but of course you can always watch them thereafter. So nothing's on there momentarily. Now we are approaching Advent. And so let's have a think about some of the things coming up to start with at St Mildred's. Now, to enable as many people as possible to come to St Mildred's throughout Advent, we will be holding 2 services each Sunday, beginning from the 6th of December. We can't introduce these arrangements, sadly, on Advent Sunday because we will still be in lockdown. But the services will begin in St Mildred's at 9:30 and at 11 o'clock. We'll still maintain our 2 alphabetical groups and alternate these between the 2 times on successive Sundays. So just in case you're in a little world of confusion, do keep your eyes on the publicity. Now to O Come, Emmanuel. So today we are going to begin our new series of reflective services for Advent, which we have called O Come, Emmanuel. The season of Advent, of course, properly begins on the 29th of November, but we are anticipating the season by 2 weeks so that we can squeeze everything in by Christmas. Our reflective service is based on the traditional hymn, O Come, Emmanuel, and they are going to provide a bit of an opportunity for a reality check. The reality of who we are and what our world is, the reality of our own hopes and fears. These sessions will encourage us to look afresh too at the reality of Jesus, the one who comes, and to ask how much he is really part of our lives. So we look forward at Advent, but the services will also encourage us to look in other directions as well, to look around at those who are lost and alienated, to look at outcasts and refugees, and to look within us and within our world. We'll also be encouraged to look up to find hope and aspiration, and to look with gratitude and the eyes of loving response as we meet with Christ, the one we long for, the one who we believe comes to meet our needs and those of the world. So, opening the doors of Advent. Now, on Wednesday the 2nd of December, we will put on the website the first of 4 weekly sessions entitled Opening the Doors of Advent. And that is the tenuous link, in case you haven't sussed it. The doors. And that's our tenuous link to today's piece of music. Sorry, a bit stifled for inspiration today, but there we go. Got there in the end. So through these doors, we will explore Advent's rich and hope-filled themes through biblical reflection, art, poetry and music. So opening the doors of Advent is going to be available to view from 10 o'clock each Wednesday during Advent. Now, a fanfare. Prepare. During the fanfare. Now, don't ask me how we did this, but we failed to mention last week that Tracy Laws, choir director and one of the organists at St Michael's, would celebrate her birthday on the 11th of November. So we send her tuneful greetings today. And we're going to sing, I don't know that I'll get much out of this one, but we're going to sing, I am going to sing to you shortly, Tracy. So you might want to close your ears. But if you know anyone with a birthday that's coming up soon and you'd like to share that information with us, please do. I mean, who wouldn't want their very own fountain candle and rendition of Happy Birthday? So I'll tell you what I am going to fetch. Hang on. Oh, having bypassed your birthday already, Tracy, can't not give you the banner as well. So let's light up some candles here. One candle. Here we go. Oh, yes, that one lit superbly. Okay, Tracy, don't give me marks out of 10 for the singing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tracy. Happy birthday to you. Look at that. Sparkles, fanfares, candles and singing. What more could you ask for, Tracy? Hope you had an absolutely splendid day, as you might say. Right, okay, so that's our birthdays for this week. And next coming up, we have a very important announcement under the heading Adieu to the Pieux, or Adieu to the Pew, depending on your accent and your pronunciation. In the French, we have a very important announcement to make concerning our church pews. Would you please have a look at Connect Up to find out all the latest information to do with that. Other things to note, 10 by 10. On Wednesday, we come to the end of our first series of 10 by 10. This has been our online exploration of the Christian faith. Now, each series, this is obviously just the end of the first series of 10 by 10, we will be bringing you some more, consists of 10 sessions of 10 minutes in length. I don't know if anybody noticed, but the one last Wednesday was exactly 10 minutes long. Got there in the end. So in this first series, we have focused on aspects of Christian belief, and our final instalment will take us to the Eucharist, or Holy Communion. So please go to the website, to YouTube, or to Facebook from 7 o'clock on Wednesday and thereafter, so that you can find out all that you ever wanted to know in 10 minutes about the Eucharist. Next, under the heading Money for New Hope, we are enormously grateful to you all for keeping our three churches financially above water during these last few months. You have responded magnificently through standing orders and direct debits, which means that our church treasurers have hardly aged at all. Now, the one area that has declined a little is that of cash collections, not surprisingly, given the circumstances. So we are appealing to our cash donors to think again about the possibility of transferring to the direct debit or standing order method, or perhaps making best use of the envelope scheme. Every penny that you give here is hugely important and greatly appreciated. So thank you so much for enabling us to keep going through this pandemic. We do appreciate how lucky we are, and know that there are some churches where it has been a considerably bigger struggle. Next to Christmas and Tradecraft. Now, Tradecraft are stocking a fantastic range of Christmas items, and we invite you to visit the Tradecraft website, and that is at www. and then all one word, tradecraftshop.co.uk, and take a look. Now, if you have trouble accessing the website, or if you're daunted by the cost of postage and packing, please get in touch with Carol Hammond, and her phone number is 761591. It may be possible to collate individual orders to take us across the free postage threshold. I'm going to try and say that again because I know I can pronounce it. Might be possible to collate individual orders to take us across the free postage threshold. Okay. This is hard work. Now you know why we usually do it with two. Christmas Cheer 2020. Through this year's Christmas Cheer Appeal, we will once again try to brighten the lives of people who are finding life tough. Donations made to Christmas Cheer will be turned into Tesco gift vouchers and given to local families who are in acute difficulty. Now, in the past, the Christmas Cheer Appeal has assisted people through the festive period, and we have received some really very poignant letters in response. If you wish to donate, you can do so online, and the details of how to do that are in today's Connect Up. Please do identify your donation using the phrase Christmas Cheer Appeal. Alternatively, you can pop your donation into an envelope marked Christmas Cheer and put it in the safe by the entrance to St Mildred's or through the Vicarage letterbox. You can similarly post a cheque made payable to the PCC St Mildred's to Lindsay at the Vicarage, the Vicarage Church Road, Tenterden, Kent, and the postcode there, TN36AT. Now, donations can be large or small or somewhere in between. In fact, every donation, no matter how small, will help make a real difference. So please, if you possibly can, do help this year's Christmas Cheer Appeal. Now, we've mentioned before Cantley Publishing's Tenterden at War book. This forthcoming publication by Ed Adams is a year-by-year account of the home front in Tenterden, St Michael's and Smallhive during the Second World War. This is a tale of intrigue, devastation, loss, resolve, bravery and humour. Tenterden War is the complete and untold story of the local people who lived through the most desperate struggle of modern times. Now, this book is out on the 26th of November, so coming up rapidly, and it's $11.99. Orders placed at the website address that you will find in Connect Up before the publication date will receive free UK delivery and a discounted price of £10. So definitely worth doing, I would say. St Mildred's Welcomers. We are very grateful to the members of our welcome teams who have very kindly swung back into action. During Advent and Christmas, we have decided to put on extra services to enable as many people as possible to come to church safely and to find a bit of hope in the God of Jesus Christ. But we do need more people to offer a smiling face and a cheery welcome. So can you help? If so, would you please contact Rob Eastoe, and his phone number and contact details are in Connect Up. So even if you're not ordinarily a welcomer but just fancy maybe a one-off, it would be wonderful to have you on board for the Christmas season. And you never know, you might try and love it so much that you want to go full-time on the rota. Now, over to you. So this is our section where people have been in touch with us to let us know their news and share bits and pieces with us. And the first person to do that this week is Tracy Laws. And Tracy has been in touch to say, quote, I have celebrated my birthday this week, 11th of November, and I would like to express a special thank you to Melanie Critchell, a member of the congregation at St Michael's and keeper of birthdays. Melanie takes care and time to source gifts and cards. I have been lucky enough to have been the recipient of many gifts whilst working at St Michael's. Melanie is kind and generous, and her thoughtful presents are well treasured. So thank you, Melanie, for being such a kind friend. And thank you too for this year's birthday gift. So there we go. Thank you very much, Melanie. And thank you, Tracy, for letting us know about that. Now, Ronnie and Jim Eagle, who organised the distribution of the church magazine, have drawn our attention to Diane Hinson, who has just retired as a magazine distributor. Diane has fulfilled this role over several years, so we would like to say a public thank you to Diane for her faithful ministry. Diane has graciously said that she will be on standby to cover emergencies if needed. So that's thank you twice over, Diane. You have earned it. Shirley Puckett has been in touch and sent us something to cheer us all up. So you will have a look in your Connect Up. You'll see that. Thank you very much, Shirley, for your contribution there. In this week's Connect Up, you will also find our reading, which is our Sunday morning gospel from St Matthew, and a reflection based on that, and the collect for the second Sunday before Advent. If you wish to share anything with us, then please do so. Get in touch at the usual contact places, because it's really nice to feature your stuff in Connect Up. And of course, if you don't want to receive this anymore, then please just say so and we can make sure that you don't, but you will miss out. My final thing to say is a massive apology to anyone who tuned in to watch last week's Connect Up and was faced with a wall of strange noises. Did run tests. We've had microphone problems. Just hoping that this one's okay after sitting here for 15 minutes and talking to my little screen by myself. Every now and then these things happen, but hopefully this week you have had a full and tuneful broadcast brought to you from the sacristy at St Mildred's. But that is all for today. Get in touch if you need to, but in the meantime, please take good care, look after yourselves, and hopefully we'll look forward to seeing you all very soon. And back to the music. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.